All right, man. Did China Mac overstep his boundaries? Is the megaFAQz frequency X question that should maybe, just maybe, be asked frequently, man? Cause listen, man, China Mac went off on Matt Hoffa for an interview he did with Troy Ave, all right, and he was asking him questions about his case, right? China Mac was going off on Matt Hoffa for those reasons because China Mac believes that if you claim to be a so-called street person, that you should, you know, be that even in your professional settings. You know what I'm saying? And was he right or wrong for this? Listen, this sparked a response from Hassan Campbell and other people and things, man. And you know, we just wanted to speak on this, bro. I mean, look, us over here with these mega facts, we seen China Max video or whatever. We seen Hassan's video, and we seen China Max response of Hassan's video. You know what I'm saying? And look, man, we didn't agree with Hassan busting out the duck sauce. All right, we didn't agree with with China Mac busting out the Popeye chicken, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have to do all of that, right? This is the thing, though, man. China Mac, we understand over here with these mega facts that you grew up around black people. You've been around black people culture for, your whole life and everything, right? But what you seem to have the cognitive dissonance about is that we over here, man, is sure that when you brought that hibbity hip hop shit down to the crib, your people wasn't going for that. And let me say this, maybe your moms was gonna let it slide and shit. But what about your immediate family? What about your cousins? What about your uncles and shit? You telling me that they cool with you bringing that hip hop shit around them? Seriously? Come on, man. You know damn well you have to turn that hibbity hop shit off when you get around your people, man. All right? And look, man, this doesn't only go for other races. Listen, there's a lot of black people that ain't with the hibbity hop shit neither, man. We can't tell you how many times us over here with these mega facts heard from one of our or another of our older, uncles and aunties. You need to, I don't know why you listen to that shit. Man, I don't know why you don't cut that shit off your head. You know, all kinds of shit. Stop, like they not, because if you have a younger loved one involved in what stereotypically is deemed as bad behavior, you don't want your younger loved one involved in that type of shit, whether it's true or not. All right? And listen, man, it's a lot of true shit that goes on into why older, you know, parents and guardians do not want their younger, don't want their kids involved in the hibbity hop shit, man. All right? So, listen, what we saying over here is black people is much more ingrained into this shit than other races. Listen, yes, black people don't want their younger black, relatives involved with the hip hop shit, but because hip hop is pushed on black people first and foremost and is accepted by black people, as far as a majority, those people that would otherwise shun the behavior of the hip hop culture are more apt and to accept what goes on in hip hop culture over other so-called races. You know what I'm saying? And look, man, the thing is, like, the thing is, man, I mean, look, if us over here with these mega facts was in China lived in China for our whole life, don't know nothing other than China, and we went to the Buddhist temple and gave any kind of opinion, whether it be right or wrong, we're gonna get cooked. Listen, would it even is it even possible for it to come to that point? Because, you know, Asians, they don't really rock with black people like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? I mean, look, man, they don't even hire black people for. I mean, listen, it's two different. It's two different shits. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't even hire black people, man. Go make businesses in a black area. No black people in the area of the business, man. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Listen, black people can't go to China and speak on Chinese shit, man. I don't. It don't matter, you know, how long they've been ingrained in the Chinese culture. All right. You're gonna have to sit back and know your role. All right, whether you're black, whether you know white, you know Hispanic. Come on, man. You got to know our place. Didn't we just see what the hell happened with Shannon Sharp? Soon as he gets comfortable cooking one of Skip Bayless's idols, he gets put in his place, man. What are you doing? This is my show. You know, it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about, man? We got to understand where we at if we're not in our own habitat. Hmm? I'm saying, man, you're going out and camping in the woods. You have to always have your, you know, be conscious that you are not in the city. You got lions, tigers, and bears to worry about, man. You are not in your natural realm, and you have to have your uncomfortability up, heightened when you're not in your own realm, so you don't tread into nasty waters. And this is what China Mac did, man. Listen, China Mac went off on Math Hoffa for not keeping the bullshit going, all right, for not being a so-called discreet person, and you know that entails pure ignorance, all right. Now, does that mean that China doesn't want to see Math Hoffa grow or black people? We do not believe so. We believe that this is just a subconscious, thing on some black people has to be ignorant shit. Like, to be black means to be ignorant on a subconscious level. All right, you know, you're part of black culture if you are a Crip or a Blood. You know what I'm saying? You're part of black culture if if you know street people and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not with the ignorance, you're not black. You see that? And since China Mac is with the ignorant shit, he went to jail and, had some fights. He's claiming black shit on the slick, while his name, first and foremost, represents China. All right? It's just a lot of oxymoronic shit going on when we actually analyze this situation, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's not we're not mad at China Mac. We don't believe that China Mac really, knows the subconscious level of what he's doing. And that's why we believe that it didn't take him long to apologize about the way that he went at Hassan Campbell. And listen, I'm not sure 100%, but if he didn't, Hassan needs to double back and apologize to China Mac. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't going at exactly the substance of what he was saying. He was, doing the extra shit, man. We don't need no extra shit if we cooking with the truth, all right? All right? We don't need these facts to get lost in the sauce, man. All right? Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen, it's okay to get away from the street shit, man. All right? If you're black, just so people know it's okay. All right? All right? I know this is a subconscious thing that people believe that black people have to stay in the streets, but that is not the case, all right? CIA did a whole lot of manipulation, a whole lot of subconscious badgering, and to the point where people think that to be black means to be ignorant, man. You know, which means, I mean, listen, if somebody that's math hoffa who's, came up off of ignorant shit, veers away from ignorance, it's the grounds to be cooked, all right? And look, is that is not the case, all right? Lauded and lauded for, not not following street rules, man, all right? You know what I'm saying? And listen, if street rules only apply for people, why are not street people interviewing street people, getting into street business if they are not, a part of? No, 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 no. That means, listen, if you're gonna go at Alpha's rack, you have to go at Glad PD's rack. You have to, okay? There ain't no one the other, because both people, both lines of questioning can potentially implicate whoever answers the question. So if you want to put the cape on cap for one person, you got to do the same thing for the other. Because if you don't, it's gonna look like black people to you need to stay in the streets. You know what I'm saying? All right? Need to stay. It's subconsciously the message, the implication that you're implying, China Mac, is that black people need to stay with the street shit. All right? That black people ain't subject to change on their professional platforms. Black people have to be with the ignorant shit on their professional platforms, man. Come on, man. Would you tell that to an Asian? Have you done this type of shit with Hispanics? All right? You go on Glad PD and get exploited just like the person that you think Math Hoffa exploited, man. So what is the deal? All right? Who sent you? Who sent you to do this hit piece? If that was the case, man, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I mean, black people do. I mean, Asian people do not accept black people, you know, on average. It is what it is. I mean, so, and this is the thing, China Mac, you are always the first Asian to jump on any black person that, portrays any kind of stereotype about Asian people, man. You claim all of this black shit, but as soon as, it's time to separate, you're jumping on the separate side. All right? You got China before you got your name. But you claiming this black shit. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Listen, white people, when they jump on this black shit, they say, fuck white people. All right? I mean, and listen, we don't agree with that. All right? We do not agree with, shitting on your own. All right? This is what we're saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, you are not more loyal, China Mac, to black people than Asian people. All right? So for you to, like, step over your boundaries, man, and, say, since Math Hoffa's in the streets, he should keep the street shit going and stay ignorant. It just leaves a bad taste in a person's mouth who can really see what's going on, man. Whether you know what you're doing or not. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Did China Mac overstep his boundaries, man? Huh?